Mary.
And Amma.
Please like us a like,
Share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below.
This was a really sad story. This it has come out. I think it's been over a week now or 2 weeks. The 12-year-old girl that was arrested for stabbing her brother. The mom was asleep, and she stabbed her 9-year-old brother, who later on fatally, because he later on died in the hospital.
Wow.
And what they're trying to say now is that the mom came out and she spoke with Kumo, and she was saying that the daughter was on some medication, some mental health medication, psych meds, but she wasn't actively taking those medications at the time when this happened. It's been, I think, about a year since the last time, since she had treatment. But the mom did say in the past, whenever she took this medication, and she didn't say what kind of medication it was, the daughter will have these manic episodes and will cut herself. Yes. And then she'll have to stop the medication. So, but if she wasn't actively on treatment anymore, I don't know how long those side effects remain. And I know sometimes people will say, well, the side effects, this is what the book says. But, you know, everyone is really different.
Yeah.
And sometimes with medicine, I feel like it's not all the time they tell us everything, because they don't want that particular medication to have a bad rap or stuff like that. So I just feel like, you know, we need to hear more. But from what I saw when this girl got arrested, you know, she never asked about her brother, even in the car, you know. And then at one point, to me, it seemed as though the mom says she's a very good child. She's a really kind, nice child, gentle, all this stuff. But the child, I don't know, it was just something off.
Maybe she didn't even remember.
She kept on saying, I'm a good girl. She was saying in the car with a cop. And then she asked, you know, will I be able to go to back to school, you know? But she never asked about her brother.
Maybe she didn't even remember she killed him.
No, she did. She told the cop that she had stabbed him. She did say that. She came down, told her mom. Her mom woke up screaming.
Oh, right,
oh
sorry.
My God, that scream, that guttural scream was just,
Well, the mom was screaming?
You know, and like, what have you done? And she was with it. The girl was with it to tell them, hey, the knife, I threw it out the window. They had to go find the window at the back there, where her bedroom window was. So she did admit that she stabbed her brother. And the mom said, like, she heard the brother cry out.
Oh,
and so that's what woke her
up?
And when she went there, she said that's when she saw the blood, and the brother was like, she had stabbed him. So he was able to tell the mom that. And the girl kept
where? In the tummy or something?
I actually don't know.
Did he
But
bled
he
out?
stabbed him. She stabbed him more than one time.
Oh.
And so the mom was like, you know, kept on asking her, what did you do? What did you do? All this stuff. And she kept on saying, I'm sorry. She kept on saying she was sorry. But in the car, she never once asked, is my brother going to be okay? And that's the one thing. I mean, I know she's 12 years old, but if she's concerned about school, going back to school, saying that she's a good girl, I kind of feel like if everything is on the up and up and she's not having a manic episode, or, you know, she doesn't have any psych issues or whatever at this stage, I just feel like, why didn't she ask about her brother?
Yeah.
You know, that was the only thing for me. But it's such a shame, only 12 years old. I just wonder what else was going on there. It's like,
Well, she was
I
on drugs.
wonder,
Those drugs can really have some
but
serious
she wasn't
effects.
taking them anymore. It's
But
been
the
a
thing
year.
is, I feel like those things have effects on you for
For a
years,
while.
for a year.
Yeah.
I remember you came here and you had not been on your
I
drugs.
remember-
She Jackie Chan my black
I was
butt
still
out the
having-
bed. She swung her leg because she hallucinated and saw something and
Yeah.
kicked me out of the bed.
Right.
I had never seen her move so fast in my life.
I mean, I thought something was coming, and I wasn't trying to hit her. I was trying to move. I was trying to get out of the bed, and she was on the other side. I was pushing her out of the bed. But yeah, I used to have these hallucinations, and I was on medication for them. And
Yeah.
then I started, it seemed like sometimes it really got worse. And it made me really high. I started to feel like high as a kite. I mean, I'm just being honest with you
One
guys.
day-
I was
Yeah.
drooling.
Yeah.
I started drooling. I was having, they say you have some of these like Parkinson's side effects, like the skin, the feet shuffling.
And I'm not laughing
The
at what she was
drooling, the
going
shaking.
through, but I remember
But,
there was this
yeah,
one time where she was
now I
sitting
can-
on the
can laugh
couch.
about it, but
I mean, yeah,
yeah,
like
it wasn't
there
funny
were-
at the time.
no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
But there was a time where she was sitting
Yeah.
on the couch, and I just walked over to her because she needed me, and she like leaned forward, grabbed me.
Yeah.
And she said, "I'm higher than a mother effing kite." So
Yeah.
I replayed
I
that,
did.
and I was like, "What are you saying?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?"
I was just so high, and so I
I didn't realize how
that.
bad they were until
Yeah.
I saw that happened.
The
So no,
side
I'm not
effects
laughing
were
at it, but
out of control. And I
Yeah.
remember when we were coming here, and my daughter was just like, "You're just not bringing those meds with you."
yeah,
So while we were here, I had about 2 or 3 episodes of hallucinations
yeah,
at night, and thank God. I mean, I also believe in the power of prayer as well. I just
Yeah.
do. But yeah, I mean, I'll have like these. I will hear things.
yeah.
I remember one time I got out of the bathroom, like I had not even pulled up my underwear, and I'm coming out like half naked, like, what is that? What is that? And the kids were just like, "Okay, mom, let's pull up these underwear and take you." My son was like, "I'll take you back to the bathroom." And like it was some crazy stuff.
But those
man.
are these drugs,
I'm
man.
telling
These
you,
drugs
like
or something.
I was with it, like anyone who knows me.
And
know
you
what
were a
I'm
nurse, so
saying?
you knew how much
But
you
I
should or should not
knew,
take.
but I knew about these side effects. So I understood all of that stuff.
So I feel like even a year later, she can have
And,
some effects because she's a 12-year-old girl. And you're like a grown
Yeah,
adult.
I am
Like
a
you've
grown-
had drugs throughout your life, like medication.
Not
But
throughout my.
not throughout, but like in your
Yeah.
older years,
Well,
right?
since
But
I
she's
got
ill,
when I wasn't
right?
when I got ill in 2017.
But this is a 12-year-old body who
12-year-old
is
body,
mainly pure because you haven't had a lot of stuff in your body, like a lot of eating,
Yeah.
a lot of digestion stuff. that
So
you-
still a lot of questions with this 12-year-old.
I feel like it's the
girl.
drugs. That's what I
still
feel.
a lot of questions with her. The medication that she was on, exactly why she was on these medications, exactly when she stopped these medications.
Because if you're having
Is the
drugs that
mother
are
on-
slicing you, that's a huge problem.
And then you're
And
cutting
it's-
yourself. As soon as you get on it, you cut yourself. And then when you're not on it, you're not cutting yourself, right? So it's like a lot of questions still
Yeah.
to be answered
Yeah,
with this stuff that occurred.
for sure.
The other thing that I will ask also is the mom on any medication? Because I want to know if is there any access of medication in that house
Oh, yeah.
or any drugs. I want to know that as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's still a lot to learn. The mom is really standing by her daughter.
Oh,
Yes, she is. She is because she's like, this is not my child. This is what I've seen her do before. I do believe it's these medications. I am sure at this point, the pharmaceutical companies, the doctor who gives these medications, everyone
it's
is
under lawsuit.
well, yeah, because
Like-
right now, I mean, there's that potential for all of that
Yeah.
going on right now, and so a lot of people have a hand in not seeing this, like, go in this girl's favor as well.
Yeah,
But I tell you, I feel like also that there's something going on with the girl as well.
yeah.
Just because she seemed with it. And she never asked about this. So she was saying, I'm sorry, but she never asked about her brother. She never asked about the brother. So I kind of feel as though the mom also is not being honest. That's what I feel. But it's just such a shame because in that moment, I feel for the mom because you lost two children that night. The brother later on died in the hospital later on.
How old was the brother?
9 years old.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't know if she and the father were together. He came later on when they went to the precinct. The mother came later on, but or was it at the hospital? I'm not sure now, but it is so sad. Did you guys see this stuff about the 12-year-old girl that was arrested for stabbing her brother? What do you all think about it?
Yeah.
You know, please get down in the comments and let us know. But it's Mary and Amma.
And we like to like
And share.
subscribe.
Alrighty, bye.